latest update on Hurricane Irma as of 6 PM UTC, September the 8th. It had winds of 155 miles an hour and a pressure of 925 millibars. A hurricane warning is in effect for many areas, including southeastern Florida, where evacuations are also in place, as well as along the coast of Cuba. 22 degrees north, 75.8 degrees west at this time, and the storm is expected to continue towards Cuba, grazing the northern coast of the country, and then sliding across towards Florida, possibly affecting the Keys as a Category 4 storm. And at the moment, the National Hurricane Center is predicting a Category 4 landfall in southwestern Florida, and the storm then moving up the coast along the western coast now as a hurricane. Still uncertainty as to that. It's a stage 7 on the CDPS scale right now, just 13 miles southwest of the little ragged island in the Bahamas. Hurricane warnings are in effect, and the storm is expected to, as said, move towards the northwest. Not much intensity is expected to be lost from the storm over the next few days, and as it does move through, you can see also the percentage chances of hurricane conditions for all of these locations here. Camagüey 7%, Havana 2%, Great Exuma 2%, Andros 5%, Grand Bahamas 6%, Panama City 5%, Apalachicola 10%, St. Mark's 15%, and many other locations, particularly in the southern part of Florida, with chances of over half now of hurricane force conditions, and it's almost a guarantee that hurricane force conditions will be seen there. Most areas in the southern part of Florida have had mandatory evacuations in some locations, particularly for mobile homes, and this is where we expect the storm to track over the next few days. Into Saturday, it's probably going to be landfall day on Saturday evening into Sunday morning, and then skirting up the coast of Florida, whichever coast it may be. At the moment, looking like it might be the western coast, and by Sunday, it'll be somewhere around the Tampa, Orlando area. Sea surface temperatures right now are pretty warm as expected, and the storm could still re-intensify to Category 5 status. Jose is also a Category 4, also with winds of 150 miles an hour. Irma's gone up slightly since the last update, of course, and Katia is a Category 2 over there in the west. Wind shear will rise for Irma as it moves in towards Florida, and that will cause weakening along with that land interaction. Katia will make landfall soon, probably at Category 2 intensity, and Jose could still intensify some more. Here's the latest visible imagery of how Irma's been moving, and you can see the little ragged islands there that the storm has just literally passed south of, very close to the eye indeed, and its movement has been perhaps slightly south of what the National Hurricane Center forecasted, and if it was to extrapolate that movement right now, it would appear that landfall may well occur on Cuba potentially, though it probably won't be much of one. It probably won't go too far inland, and thus it will probably not lose much intensity. More updates to follow on the channel. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.co.uk, at your service at any time with its tracker. You can also find us on YouTube, search Force 13 if you're not there already, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find us on Facebook and on Twitter, search Force 13 all in text to find us on there. You can also add Fool13 on Skype, that's FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.